Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Times of Ummah. Today's first news update is coming from Afghanistan, where a new report said attacks on Afghan security forces surged in recent months and insider attacks increasing by 82%. Their viewers, the Special Inspector for Afghan Reconstruction, found that attacks on Afghan security forces, mainly by the Taliban group, surged 37% over the January to March period from a year earlier. Dear viewers, the report also said the complete withdrawal of United States troops and United States defense contractor from Afghanistan will test whether the Afghan National Defense and Security Forces sustain themselves and defend Afghan government without direct United States coalition military support. And the report did not overall specify the number of casualties, saying data is classified. But according to the United States-led military coalition, 115 Afghan military personnel were killed and 39 wounded in insider attacks in the first 3 months of the year. But this is completely lie. If you see the actual number of Taliban attacking on them on daily basis and kills dozens of them. Report also saying that by many measures the Taliban are in a stronger military position now than at any point since 2001. Though many once public metrics related to the conduct of war have been classified or are no longer produced. Report also calculated that Afghan government controlled just 54% of those districts of October 2018. The lowest number recorded since public tracking began in November 2015. Of the remaining districts, the United States government described 34% as contested and 12% as being under the rebel control. And this is also a complete lie because Taliban are now control over 70% of the Afghanistan. Today's second news update is coming from United States, where the United States Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with the head of the Israeli spy agency Mossad and its ambassador to Washington on Thursday. And the Israeli officials expressed deep concerns about Iran nuclear deal because Israel don't want Iran to acquire nuclear weapon or economically Iran make itself stronger. Dear viewers, while Joe Biden explores a possible way to return to the Iranian nuclear deal to contain Iran nuclear program that his predecessor Donald Trump abandoned, and Israel has tipped up call for more sweeping curbs to be imposed on sensitive Iranian technologies and projects. The spokesman of State Department said any return to the JCPOA will require sanction relief, but we are considering removing only those sanctions that are inconsistent with the JCPOA. Even if we rejoin the JCPOA, which remains a hypothetical, we would retain and continue to implement sanctions on Iran for activities not covered by the JCPOA, including Iran's missile proliferation, support for terrorism and human rights abuses. But one thing here is clear, that Israel will never want Iran to become strong because Iran considers Israel as its big enemy and Israel knows it very well. In my view, Israel can influence United States to not totally lift its all sanctions from Iran if you still want to rejoin the JCPOA. And as I was updated you that Saudi has seems like it's changed its stance about Iran. Today's third news update is coming from India, where Delhi officials have urged to find more sites for cremation as the city's morgues and crematoriums are overwhelmed by masses of COVID deaths. Dear viewers, India is now facing a number of big issues, and I must tell you that on Friday, India reported over 386,000 new cases on Friday, and once again it was the highest number that recorded on a single day. And deaths from the coronavirus in last 24 hours recorded 3,500 and 400 in Delhi only. And the total number of infected people from coronavirus surpassed 18 million, which is the highest number after United States. Dear viewers, the India's central government is facing mounting criticism over its handling of pandemic and its decision to allow large elections, rallies and religious festivals to go ahead in recent weeks. Dear viewers, a policeman in Delhi said people were having to cremate family members in crematoriums not designed to take victims of COVID-19. That's why we suggest more crematoriums should be set up. The first consignment of emergency medical supplies from the United States arrived on Friday. Part of what White House has said, it will be more than 100 million worth of support. But oxygen supplies and hospitals beds remain in desperately short supply across India, with relatives of COVID-19 patients pleading on social media for help. Dear viewers, if you want to watch top news of each day, please subscribe Times of Ummah.